Phone releases are coming thick and fast right now. Let's start with the Redmi Note 8 Pro. This is being released tomorrow in mainland China. Today, Redmi posted this battery charging test of the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So we know exactly how long it takes to charge, and they compared it to the Honor 9X. So be left in no doubt whatsoever what phone Redmi think the Note 8 Pro is a rival to. I would say they are not exact competitors when it comes to specs for sure. Unsurprisingly, the Note 8 Pro beat the 9X. It has 18 watt fast charging, whereas the Honor 9X only has 10 watt. Even though the Redmi Note Pro has a bigger battery, it's still charged quicker. It took 1 hour and 53 minutes to 100%, 2 hours and 5 minutes to what Redmi said was full charge. So I'm guessing even though it's at 100%, it still takes time to actually fully charge the battery. Anyway, according to this test, Redmi said that the Honor 9X took 2 hours and 5 minutes. That was to 100% charge, and then 2 hours and 43 minutes to what they called full charge. An unsurprising result given the specs. 18 watt is gonna beat 10 watt, but definitive proof of just how long they take to charge. An extra 40 minutes might be important for you, or it might be not important if you charge your phone overnight. Talking about Honor products, we've got a couple of new ones coming from Huawei and Honor. The Honor 20s is a really interesting phone if you look at the specs. This is going to be released on the 4th of September, and it basically gives an upgrade to the Honor 9X while also giving you most of the design of the Honor 20. So you get a smaller screen. It's a 6.2 inch screen, full HD LCD screen with the new Kirin 810 processor. The camera has a 48 megapixel main sensor and an 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor with a depth sensor as well. Just under 4,000 milliamp hours for the battery and 20 watt fast charging. So it offers a lot of improvements over the Honor 9X. It gives you essentially the Honor 9X Pro's specs, but in a smaller body with a more compact design. Huawei will be launching the Enjoy 10 Plus on the 5th of September. Again, very similar specs to the Honor 9X as well. Huawei is saving money by putting the Kirin 710 processor in this one. So this is last year's mid-range chipset, just been replaced by the 810, but they give you some extra specs on the phone that the Honor 9X doesn't have. A 48 megapixel main camera with an 8 megapixel ultra wide and the depth sensor. So you're getting a camera very similar to the 9X Pro, but because it's a cheaper phone, you don't get the powerful 810 processor, you get the older 710 processor. But it has a pop-up camera and a 6.6 inch screen that are going to be very similar to the Honor 9X. It might just be one of the cheapest pop-up style camera phones to be released, so you get a fully bezel-less display. And going up to their very top flagship phones, they've confirmed that there will be some new color variants on the P30 series. And actually, if we take a look at this Rethink Design video, we know what type of colors are coming. So they'll come on the P30 series to be announced at IFA, and of course, the Mate 30 series will feature some of those colors too. But the Mate 30 series is the big one. The 19th of September has been confirmed by Huawei to be the release date of that series. And the Samsung M30s has just been unveiled. There's a few videos online about this already. It hasn't been officially released or unveiled by Samsung, but they have teased it, and there are a couple of videos just showing the design of this phone. But the big standout feature of this phone is that it has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. That is absolutely huge, coupled with an OLED screen and the Exynos processor, which is not the most powerful processor in the world. So that means that this phone is going to last forever. If you're interested in the Vivo Next, Vivo are teasing this more and more and more. The 16th may be the date for that one. So the apparent full specs of this device have been leaked online. It's a leak, take it with a pinch of salt, but it looks like they've just chucked everything at this phone, including a 64 megapixel sensor, the Samsung sensor, a huge battery, and importantly, 44 watt fast charging. There had been a lot of misunderstanding online that maybe Vivo were planning to put 120 watt fast charging in this phone, but that tech is just nowhere near ready. 44 watt fast charging though is still really, really quick. Oppo have confirmed that an Oppo device in the near future will be using a 90 Hz display and much quicker fast charging. That will not be coming this year, but probably coming to a flagship early next year. So read into that maybe the Find X. OnePlus have already used the 90 Hz display to good effect. That went down well, so it makes sense that Oppo, being the big brother company, we'll put it in phones too. A huge amount of tech news at the moment. So many releases coming up at the moment in September and October. Keep you informed about those. That's it for now, but I will see you in the next one.